The Scandinavian Drift Series 2023 has probably shown the best driving we've ever seen in Scandinavia. Drivers from Denmark, Finland, Norway, and Sweden are in a serious battle to prove who's the champion of Scandinavia. Let's check the standings before round 3 of SDS 2023. We're halfway through the championship. What does it look like? What comes up to your mind if I say the name Johan Andersson?
Great driver. Lost against him once in 2019 when he won the series.
Of course, a very professional driver.
Johan Andersson I have seen. He's a maniac. He's driving good.
Johan is probably the best driver in Scandinavia and has been for quite a while, so...
Torane Kvia is one of the best drivers here in Norway, and the same is Johan for Sweden.
Sitting at the top spot with 187 points, Johan Andersson got a serious target on his back. Johan has made his mark, and now it's the man everyone wants to beat. After mechanical failures at round 1, he roared back in round 2 to go all the way and take the win.
If you get 100 rounds through a circuit, there will only be 2 tracks because he will drive the same line every time.
He's quite the opposite of me. I'm more kind of going balls out crazy. I could be calculated.
Very, very precise driver. Like, he doesn't do many mistakes. Everything is calm and smooth. He does what he has to do. I feel like I miss some aggression in his driving, but it's working for him. He has a lot of gold medals, so who am I to say?
Keeps the car no damage at all time, and he's ready for the next battle, and that's why he wins. For me, it would be really cool to beat him this year in a fair and square battle in the final and just decide the championship. That would be my dream scenario.
His car wasn't 100%, I heard afterwards, so I'm ready for another one, for sure.
The hardest person to beat this season, it's Torane Kvia.
Torane Kvia. He's the best driver, I think, yeah.
No introductions needed for this guy. Meet Torane Kvia, a top-tier driver with extensive experience in European drifting. He's just 13 points shy of Johan Andersson in the current rankings, so let's see what he does.
Torane Kvia is obviously a European big talent.
He's a phenomenal driver. Yeah, he being on top in the Scandinavian Drift Series isn't that big of a surprise for me. Like, I think I can speak for everyone in the series. Like, we all knew that was going to happen.
A consistent and professional driver, which I guess would be very hard to beat. But if I would meet him in a fight, I would give him a fight.
Like a machine, he repeats every single time. And he's really good to just set the line. There it is. Just drive.
He's a real guy you have to watch out for, because he has the talent, he has the car, like, he has everything figured out. So you can't leave anything on the table if you face against him in the bracket.
Always good runs, always aggressive. Car with very much grip.
He's a really aggressive driver, but at some way he always managed to put the car where it needs to be, so it's pretty awesome to see. Like, I really like his driving style.
Kristoffer Syvertsen. That's obviously also one of the big talents from Norway.
Yeah, he's a young talent, you know.
He's a top-level driver for sure.
Good lead runs. Yeah, it's a clean driver.
With a second-place finish in round 1 and a 7th place in round 2, Kristoffer Syvertsen proved he's a true contender for this victory. He keeps his cool behind the wheel, but he's bold enough to stick his tires on those doors, marking him as a young gun to watch. Currently in third place, he's just a point away from catching up to Turan Akvia.
He has raised his level so fast and so high. How he has improved his level? Actually, I want to know. I want to do it myself. So hopefully he can tell me.
He's got the good card of being an underdog, which is always good in the championship. Whilst I guess me and Johan has probably the favorite card, which kind of is intimidating at times, but yeah.
He's not over-aggressive, I think. He's a very calculated driver. Consistent, calculated, doesn't take any big risks. That can be a very good thing and a bad thing.
I think Christopher will be someone to keep in contention for the championship for sure.
He has grown so fast and become a harsh contender very quickly, so that's impressive.
Ready.
Alfred was a new one for me when I come to Jönköping.
He came out of nowhere and he was surprisingly good. So it's kind of cool to see people just get there and get into the zone and get some confidence. And you saw the same in Bowler. He continued his path.
Very surprised over how skillful he was and a very aggressive style too. So yeah, it's a good combination.
I think Grinberg has improved coming into this year a lot. So yeah, he's a really consistent driver as well. So when his car is working and everything is good, he's really dangerous at the track.
Alfred Grinberg's name is on everybody's lips after round one. With a resounding victory, he's made it crystal clear that he's here for serious business. His commitment and unwavering focus on winning is undeniable.
He's got a fast driving style, so whenever he does a transition, he's straight on it and he keeps his momentum through the transition, which is it's hard to chase it, so he can pull away in his lead runs. And whilst doing that in his chase runs, he can get up onto the lead car at any point. So
he doesn't do any big mistakes, just commitment and fluidity.
However, the burning question remains, can this eager young talent maintain to ride the wave of success into the next rounds? Winning one round isn't enough to be the champ this year.
I think he has the car that sounds the best on the whole grid. It's 2JC, high revs, yeah, it's perfect.
Ole Petter, he's the one driver in Norway I think I never beaten. It's kind of crazy. So it's kind of every time we get into a battle, I do something stupid. I don't know why I do it, but yeah, hopefully I won't meet him this year, or hopefully I will meet him and then I will beat the shit out of him. I don't know.
I have been competing against him in Gatebil Series 2019, I believe. So he's a great driver as well, and I think he's quite consistent. I think it's the most important thing to be if you want to get some points in this series. So.
Roaring on the track is the fearless 2JC BMW, Ole Peter Vatten. A strong contender in the championship, Vatten remains unbeaten by Kvia. With two robust back-to-back performances, he secured the 5th position after round 2. This season, he's gunning for the top spot. Just beyond the top 5, we encounter 5 strong contenders: Filip Ågren, Mårten Stångberg, Mattias Nordengen, Tor Anders Ringnes, and Max Wonka. These 5 amazing drivers have made it crystal clear that they're not just in it for the fun, they're gunning for the gold. They are some serious threats for the championship and can make some big impacts on round 3. Who will emerge as the frontrunner after round 3? Will Johan keep his top spot? Can Turan Akvia take him down? Will the youngster Syvertsen win? The answers await at Scandinavian Drift Series 2023.